We have breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Jasmine Crockett is now running for the U.S. Senate. Let's put it up. Mass, I have some background. She has finally made the official proclamation. Jasmine Crockett launches her campaign for Texas Democratic Senate primary after Colin Aldrich drops out. Representative Crockett reportedly filed paperwork today to run for the Democratic primary for U.S. Senate in the state of Texas. This is hours ahead of an upcoming press conference where she will reportedly make the announcement official. Proclamation has been made by way of the paperwork. In the Democratic primary, Cochran will face a few individuals. These folk have already raised money. One in particular has raised over $6 million in the first 3 weeks. So she got some hills to climb here as far as fundraising is concerned. CBS News reports that Crockett's entry into the race comes after another Democratic Senate candidate, former rep Colin Aldrich of Dallas, dropped out of the race earlier on Monday. Obviously, some level of coordination happening, at least a conversation or two. Okay, here we go. This is going to be interesting given the high level of attention Trump has placed on the state of Texas. It is going to be interesting to see the person that really gets him very uncomfortable and always reactionary, Ms. Crockett. Going to see how the dilemma between them two continues to phase in and phase out of politics. I think she's a brilliant human being. Anytime Donald Trump says you are not, that means that you are. All right. Okay. Jamie, thoughts here.
Yeah, congratulations to her. I think Jasmine Crockett has sort of the secret sauce when it comes to being a politician, which is being able to dominate the media. So certainly women like her, Marjorie Greene, AOC, this new renaissance of women in Congress has sort of propelled them to the front and foremost part of U.S. politics at the moment. And the fact that Donald Trump hates women, hates black people. So she's always in she's, what's the saying? In your head for rent free, something like that, whatever.
Right, it is rent free. Yeah,
she occupies space in his brain rent free, and so he will probably weigh in and probably say all kind of terrible things about her, which will probably bump her up in the polls. I'm hoping that Texas has sort of been like that Charlie Brown in the football for the longest. You know, Democrats have been polling well in there for as long as I've been in politics. So Beto O'Rourke was supposed to, do this gigantic upset not once but twice against Ted Cruz. Right now, this is going to be an open seat, and that the South has sort of had a blue wave. Mississippi just flipped their legislative chambers from the Republican supermajority to Democrat majority, and then Tennessee in that Trump district, it narrowed a good deal. So there may be some hope. I hope so. Fingers are crossed. But she's definitely, I suspect she'll probably be the front runner in this primary. I don't know anything about the other candidates, but I wish her well. She would be a great addition to the U.S. Senate.
Yeah, and she's not afraid to speak up. She's not afraid to go against the grain. She's not afraid to be critical of her own party, which we have seen many Democrats, when it comes to that ultimate test of critiquing the Democratic Party, that separates, in my opinion, a real leader from a politician. If you're not willing to critique your own party when your party needs some critiquing in particular, you are just as handpicked as Republicans who can't do that either. And so I hope we continue to hear her echo the voice of concern and not limit her voice during the Senate campaign.